Top billing.
Yo, top billing to ya. Surprise, Clemson Tiger Nation. Guess who's back? Your boy, the Underground King, back like I never left, baby. You know what, man? I don't know. I was fired up watching the spring game, man. I kind of got bit by the Clemson bug again, man, because I felt like I was the best one doing it. And it's just watching that bad boy and all the time spent in the film on the Patreon site and all that, man. I was like, you know what? Man, can I replicate that bad boy? I think I can. Come back, reinvent it, baby. Reinvent it. So if you want to talk Clemson Tiger with your boy, Patreon.com/Inside Clemson is the place. I'm going to be coming with the goodies, man. Got the clothing line popping, the top billing brand. You see right here, we got the Slim Reaper mock-up right here. Man, who put the Slim Reaper on the map, man? Come on now, tell the truth. Well, he put himself on the map, but you get what I'm saying, man. I was out there. I told you that dude was the best player I ever seen in high school, and I saw him multiple times right here in the state of Georgia. So you know I rep the Peach State extremely well. I also told you about my man Justin Ross and how he will be the next Julio Jones. All this is on there, right there in the playlist, right before the season started. And man, it turned out beautiful, just like I thought. So I say Clemson will win the national championship before the season started. I'm not necessarily ready to go there right now because we got a long way to go. I got to do that in the fall to really see what's popping and see all the full rosters and who's there. But, man, you know Clemson is the dynasty in the making, so we know Clemson will be there. But, man, I'm looking at the University of Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, a whole group of teams right there nipping at Clemson's heels. So, man, it's going to be so great to see such a great team. You know why Clemson is great? Well, before that, man, I got to take care of the particulars, man. You got to make sure you subscribe to this channel right here. But, man, make sure you subscribe to the B channel on this, the alternate channel as well. I'll have that right there with the link in the description so you guys can help me out right there, man. I can't put all my eggs in one basket. I got to have multiple, man, because you just never know. Cats out there hating mega hard. Trying to make it hard on your boy because they see it growing, they see it multiplying, man. And we're an army of one, baby, top billing nation. So, you know, I got all these subsidiaries here, and Clemson being one of them. So, patreon.com/Inside Clemson, baby. Get in that bad boy. Let's get them film breakdowns going. You know, I'll be covering it just like last time and doing my thing right there. So, I think that'll make some of you happy because y'all be hitting me up nonstop still talking about Clemson, man, even though I told y'all I was moving on, but hey, the game keep pulling me back in like a wise man once said, but it's all good right there. But you know why Clemson is the truth, man? People like to talk about the national championship game, and they want to talk about the Slim Reaper, right? But, man, it's the trench play. And it's the trench play on both sides of the ball, but more specifically on the defensive side of the ball. So everybody's thinking Clemson's going away because all those guys like Dexter Lawrence and Cleveland Farrell and Austin Bryan and Christian Wilkins and Albert Huggins, all those guys are gone. Sorry, just like I told you, and the reason why I thought they could beat Alabama in the national championship game or anybody they played last season was because of the quality depth. And we see it right there in the spring game, off the chain, baby. I'm talking about guys right here, man, like Justin Mascall. We already know Xavier Thomas is the next great edge player in college football. KJ Henry's there. Justin Foster, who played a ton last year. People don't even know who that is, man, but I saw him play a ton with the film studies and everything, and I knew he would be the next man up. Hey, man, you got a lot of guys after that. Cats on the second level like Mike Jones and Shaq Smith. You know, the entire secondary is pretty much back, man. You've got Darian Kendrick. Darian Kendrick, man, moved to a corner position. That's crazy to me, man, with A.J. Terrell, Nolan Turner, Tanner Muse, Kayvon Wallace, Denzel Johnson, a whole slew of cats, man. You know me, man. I love that defensive side of the ball. And I think Clemson's still going to be able to get after the passer. But, man, you know, Clemson's about stopping that run and running the ball. So they had that going for itself. And then you just bring in a magical cat like the Slim Reaper and cats with T. Higgins and Justin Ross. And, man, sad for my boy Amari Rodgers, man. But you'll be back. But a host of guys, man, Frank Lasson, Joe Nagata, all these guys are still there. Brayton Galloway, Jalen Lay. This team is absolutely loaded. And Clemson is always loaded because it develops players, right? A lot of these people recruit, but they can't develop. Clemson develops players, but now they're starting to recruit very crazily as well. So what does that mean? I don't know what to tell you, man, but you know what it is. Patreon.com/Inside Clemson. We'll get it popping again. And man, make sure you subscribe right here, and make sure you subscribe to the Top Billing Brand YouTube channel. That'll be a link in the description. But let's go ahead and get to a few plays. I'm just going to do a little bit of defensive here, but I'll do some of the individual stuff on the site a little bit later if I see if we can get it popping again. If not, man, it was fun with it while it lasted. But I'll come back with the offense because I know how you guys love offense as well. But hopefully you like Top Billing Sports, and hope you like your boy, the Underground King Murph, because I'm here to stay, baby. The haters can't stop the rain, right? Purple rain like Clemson, all right? For sure. But let's go ahead and get into a film study, people. Yeah.
All right, you know I couldn't do some Clemson content without doing this bad boy with my favorite wide receiver in the country. That is one Justin Ross right here. Man, look at this dude. I told y'all he was the next Julio Jones before the season started last year, and everybody poo-pooed on that. It was like, oh, I heard he was slower than this and that and all that. All he did was catch long passes and dominate college football and look like a potential top 10 pick. But, man, look at this dude. Remember that in the Justin Ross video when I showed him dunking the basketball? This looks just like that. He's going up over Darian Kendrick. Now, imagine this. Darian Kendrick is at cornerback. For people watching this, I know a lot of Alabama people be watching this, or the Alabama YouTube, Alabama subscribers that I have. This is akin to moving Jalen Waddle on the other side of the ball. Darian Kendrick was a future star on the offensive side of the ball, but look at this. Now he's getting mossed. Look at that. Oh, or he's getting Julio. Look at that, one hand. The man's got the ball in one hand coming down. How do you stop that? How do you stop that? That is amazing to me. That's crazy. Look at that. Oh, and Darian Kendrick was in great position with the bad boy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can't stop that. That's a up in the air muscle relaxer right there. When you get mossed like that, your muscles go super relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Almost like when they bake you with the crossover right there. So right now, I'm sorry, Darian Kendrick. You slept good that night, bro. Muscles all relaxed. All right, defense right here. You very well could be looking at, not very well, you're looking at 2 first-round draft picks right here. So you have your new boundary corner, AJ Terrell, moving over from the field side. So having to play in the boundary means you're going to have to play against these quick-hitting plays. And I thought that AJ Terrell coming into the season, something I have to watch with him, just by knowing his skill set and really studying him since he was in high school. I think he kind of struggles more with the quick game. You know, I think he can be had with the quick game. The further the ball goes down the field, though, I think you're more in his wheelhouse just because he's such a freak athlete right here. So I think we have a kind of a slant and post, kind of a slant and fade, right? So my man's an off-man coverage right here. So let's look at AJ Terrell from his standpoint right here. Smooth in his pedal, man. Real smooth in his pedal. All right, so the slant's coming on right here. So he commits to the slant right here, right? But it's not that good of a slant. T. Higgins kind of rounds it off. You really want to snap that bad boy off. You snap that bad boy right there. Then you stick that foot in the ground right there. Then you shoot it up right there for the fade, right? So slant and fade. But, man, he didn't do that. And look at the hip flip by your boy AJ Terrell. Coming in that bad boy right there. Stick that foot in the ground. Flip those hips towards the pylon. And look, that he decreased the space real quick on him right there. So now it's just physicality versus physicality. 6'4", 6'5" guy versus 6'1", 6'2" guy right here. It's getting physical. It's getting real physical right here. But on the fade part right here, AJ Terrell affects the pass. He doesn't necessarily get his hand on the ball or anything, but I believe he affects the sight line, and the throw probably could have been a little bit better as well. But, man, those are 2 freaks going at each other in the spring game. Makes you glad to be alive, right? Good stuff right here, man. Looking for a big year from both these guys. AJ Terrell's about to light it up, too. All right, here we go on my side of the ball. We see my man right here. Left side in. Looks like he's playing at a 6 or 7 technique right here. Going against Tremaine Ancrum right here. He bakes Tremaine Ancrum something serious. Hit him with an inside bad boy. I think he jab stepped him and moved him on the inside. But let's check it out right here. This kid's the next superstar edge player. Double-digit sack kind of guy. Xavier Thomas. It wasn't even nothing. It was just straight quickness. Before your man could even really quick set right here. Looked like he was in quicksand. Look at that. You reach, I'll teach you. So he reaches right there. My man gets skinny and gives him half some man and comes with the arm under, right? Look at that, arm under, nothing but converting speed to power. Tremaine can only reach, I'll teach you. And he's done. Look at that. Sight you don't want to see right there. This man coming up right here. You can't even flush to either side because this man is barreling down right in your face, and he has great agility as well. So Chase Bryce was pretty much toast. All right, my fellow Gwinnetian from South Gwinnett right here, Justin Mascall, getting upfield on these boys. Looks like Mascall's lined up at almost a 3 technique, so that's different to me. Mascall was kind of gangly when I last saw him at South Gwinnett. He probably weighed about 210 pounds. Now I'm looking and he's weighing like almost 245, 250 pounds. Crazy. But check it out right here. Ooh. Look at that. Arm over on him. Arm over, get skinny and dip. Got skinny and dipped. Oh. Yep. Look at that. Man can only hold right there. Trying to pull his jersey. Not gonna happen. Justin Mascall barreling down on my man is a Slim Reaper. 2 Georgia cats getting after it right there. Watch out for Mascall. I tried to tell y'all about him before. He's gonna be much in the mold of that Cleveland Farrell type. Just watch him and Xavier Thomas on the same team with KJ Henry. What? All right, we're joining this bad boy already in progress. We got young Sheridan Jones right here going against Big T Higgins. And think about this, Sheridan Jones as a mid-year enrollee, should still be in high school right now, going against T Higgins, we know is an absolute freak and holding his own right here. Now, while the technique isn't perfect, the fact that he's battling and he's in place, you see them both right here with the chicken fighting. Eventually, we'll see Sheridan Jones be able to turn and locate the ball and everything like that. But man, just the invaluable experience that you can get going against a guy like this in the spring game setting in front of everybody, all on national TV. Kirk Herbstreit and Joey Galloway all there interrupting the broadcast, making the replay angles terrible, but it's all good. But we see him right here face guarding. He does a pretty good job, man, to kind of lay off of him here, and then you rake through, almost calling like raking the coals is what they call it. But you see right here the body position and not necessarily leaning into him to where you get a foul called on you like it's basketball, like you're in the Auburn game or something like that. But he rakes through right there, man. He makes a POB to me. Play on ball. Good stuff, man. Great pickup in Sheridan Jones. And man, with all those guys that I named in the backfield with Sheridan Jones, man, don't forget about my boy Andrew Booth, another Gwinnetian, raring and ready to go when he gets there in the summertime. That kid is an absolute freak as well and could very well make his way very quickly. Just watch. I must put stuff in perspective. While spring is fun, it's still an intra-squad scrimmage, and meaning when somebody makes a play, they're actually doing that bad boy on their teammate. So just like earlier when my man Chandler Reeves was getting done up by Justin Mascall, we see JC Chalk right here going against Justin Foster. And man, look at this right here. Your man, what is he? Lined up at like a 6 technique. Right, they're trying to run some type of inside zone. Yeah, so they're trying to run the inside zone. My man straight blows it up. Now look at here. Body on body. Rushed him. Knocks his head back. That's what we call a neck jerker right there. Neck jerker and a snot bubbler all in one. He bros the play up. Look at that. He's almost 2-gapping without a gap. How you 2-gap without a gap? Now that's gangster. So right here, he's going to push my man Chalk all the way into the ball carrier. It might be, who is it? Tavian Feast or somebody like that. Look at that. 2-gapped him. Call him. Wrap up. Wrangle him to the ground. Dope. Now this guy was what? Six string, something like that. But he still got a lot of playing time. So that's what makes Clemson. I was trying to warn everybody. Teams like Alabama and these guys, they weren't going that deep. Georgia does a pretty good job of going inside of his depth chart, but not like Clemson. Clemson plays everybody. Everybody gets a shot, baby. Everybody gets a card, like Oprah said. So nothing will change. You're going to see more and more guys like Darnell Jeffries and all these guys get in the game on the interior, and it's going to be scary. It's going to be scary. I don't really see too many people being able to mess with Clemson in the regular season. Can't wait for that Texas A&M game, though. That should be really good. But we'll see. You know, Those other teams are on scholarship too, so you never know what can happen. Can't be any complacency, but I have a hard time believing a team coached by Dabo Swinney could get any type of complacent. That's just the lay of the land over there. Those boys breed competition, and everybody getting a chance to play definitely makes it to where complacency should not be a thing. All right, but you already know the drill. Patreon.com/Inside Clemson. I'll see you guys over there. If you want them shirts, baby, you gotta holler at your boy. I'm only gonna sell to people that are on Patreon.com/Inside Clemson. So holler at me there, contact me through the DM, and let's get it going. All right. But with that being said, it's your boy Murph, the Underground King. Subscribe, tell a friend to subscribe, and subscribe to the alternate channel as well. But it's your boy, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top billing.